Okay, so I think I broke the 2x1. And I'm not sure, but this is going to wipe tomorrow, so I have to get it sort of on recording for how I did it. But yeah, I didn't know this was going to wipe tomorrow. I thought it was a monthly server. I thought I was going to be here all month, but nope. So you got your normal 2x1. I guess I'll open this up. We got TC, we got our boxes, right? And I don't have perfect box placement. Obviously, I'm still a new builder, but 2x1, you got your double doors. So that's your normal start, right? That's your get your workbench down, get your first couple of new tools, maybe get a couple of kills. That's your 2x1. And then you've got your normal upper build. So the reason that you build this jump up first, as soon as possible, is that to blow through a stone wall, right? To blow through that thing right there, they would go through 1 sheet metal door, 2 sheet metal doors, 3 sheet metal doors, and 4 sheet metal doors. So to blow through a stone wall, right, it's 4 rockets, and to blow through a door, it's 1 rocket and like 6 X-blow. So if they were going to raid you, if you're going to get raided by anybody, they would choose to blow through the wall now, because you have 4 doors, using up the most amount of boom, right? So once you get your little hop-up done, the next thing that you want to do is upgrade your roofs, right? You want to get these to metal as quickly as possible, and then you want to get honeycomb on there as quickly as possible. And this is all pretty standard. If you know how to build a 2x1, you've got the double doors that swing out to close this while you're exiting. It should swing into this door, and then you won't be able to pass. I'll show you how to do that a little bit later. And then we've got a storage room, which I just threw 1 box in just to kind of show you guys. But yeah, pretty standard 2x1 build. I think that I broke the next part though, because if we go up to my roof, because this is all pretty standard, you've got your secondary floor for loot, and then you've got your bedrooms, right? Then people really don't know how to go up to the roof, right? And how to build wide gaps and peaks and all that off of a 2x1. So this is my 2x1 build that you can do to be extremely effective and useful on your tools. You've got tons of wide gaps into your inners, and then you'll have your build up and your shooting floor from your outers. But I really wanted to get this this viewed as quickly as possible, so I just sort of threw it together. This would be another jump up onto your roof, just for quick and easy access. But this is what I was talking about earlier, where when you build your hop up, right, and you have your hop down to your core, and this would be metalled, and you have that extra door and the double door. This is what I mean when I say that you can't get through here. Always build it like this if you can, until you get garage doors on, obviously. So, yeah, I think I broke the 2x1 with these wide gaps. Pretty much an entire crew could live out of here, up to probably 5-6 people. And even up to 8 people could probably live out of something like this. Wow, my keyboard just kind of died on me there. You've got your normal, like, peaks. For defenses, you'll have your whole shooting floor. I'm assuming everybody can build their own shooting floor. But I should probably grab my thing. This is built off of that wall there. And you have to do this on the 3rd floor, otherwise this will not be stable enough to place. But when you're building for a quick build that's nearly unrateable, this is probably it. Straight up 2x1. Best build ever. Let me grab a building plan. and some wood. I don't know my own way down. Gonna grab some a building plan and some wood. You guys got to see the upkeep there, which obviously this base isn't finished, but it is quite a lot of upkeep. This is for a multi-person crew. So, when you build this out and you honeycomb this, let's go this way because it'll be easier to see. You'll end up with the triangle off of your main core, and then 2 triangles off of that. Then you'll have a square, and a triangle, and a square, and a triangle, and then a square, and then 3 triangles. So I'll show you what that'll look like. This is not a build server. This is actually just a 2x. I've been on here for 2 days. My friend got on for a couple hours, but that was about it. Can't build this close to that. So let's just run over here. So this is your normal 2x1 build, right? And then from each of these, so that's your completed 2x1 and honeycomb. The reason that you double honeycomb it is because once you put garage doors on, you'd need to have this extra layer. And then from here, you've got your double walls. And from that, you're going to build 1 and 1. Right? We'll need a TC. Then you're going to build out 3. And again, we'll need a TC. Yeah, man. So you're going to build 1. So you're going to build out triangles to create this, right? And then you're going to build out 3 of those. Then you're going to build back that. So you want to be able to build this triangle here. We're not actually going to build that there because we want this to be open ground for anything that we want to build. You got 2 triangles and then 4 just regular foundation. So this will create a China wall, as well as it'll allow us to create run-alongs where we can put shotgun traps where if somebody wants to raid this, either they need to raid through this wall or they're going to need to run along these shotgun traps to get to where they need to go. Yeah, that's about it. Let me create 3 of these. And what this does is it leaves enough room for us to create our hop-ups and our entrances, as well as later on it'll allow us to create our peek downs. So we're going to go do the same thing on this side. 3, 4, if it'll place. 4, and then 1, 2, 3. I'm going to leave this right here for now. I'll show you why it becomes such an issue later. But same thing on this side. We're just going to build out 3. Delete these. Build back a circle. So this becomes an issue later. Whoops. When you put this second one here. So these are now connected. Even though they overlap like that, you're still able to build walls, right? You're still able to do this, but these 2 are now connected. So you're not going to be able to place your external TCs off of those. So you got to make sure that before you do anything else, you are placing your TCs. You're not connecting these, right? And you place your TCs down. I failed that, so only one of my externals actually has a TC in it. For the TCs, we're going to go out 1 square, a half circle of triangles, and then we'll be able to place our TCs. Come on. There you go. And this will cover, you know, if you haven't seen how to do external TCs, I guess we can cover that really quick. These are what are known as disconnectable TCs. They provide a way of using stability to your advantage. See how that one can't be made? So now if we want to disconnect them, we just put a square there and a roof there, and it disconnects them. And there is space between these two, even though it doesn't look like it. And then you just delete that so that you can replace these. Bam, bam. Alright, that TC will now cover this entire external. And then we would do the same thing on the other side. One square, a half circle of triangles. Whoops. Apologies for being bad at the game. Like I said, new builder. And then 3 triangles. The stability factor comes in when you place these 2 walls. Those 2 walls allow you to still place 2 of these, but not a third. And then when you place this here, it allows you to place one of these, but not one here if there's not one there. And yeah, that's how you do it. For the roof, the peak downs, we're just gonna have to use my normal base because I can't show you that over there. If I had the time, I would have done the hop-ups for this. You would put a normal triangle here, right? And you'd climb up through those rafters to get to the top. I would do it in a square, but you can't here. So if you can see it, you can actually go in right there on that hop-up. These are just extra bedrooms or storage rooms if you need them to be. The reason I have those there is the honeycomb is really made only one thick. They're going to blow through this wall right here and then through either that wall or that wall. But let's go back up to the top and I will show you how I did the things. So off of your core and your triangled side, you've got your normal 3 squares. You've got your triangle, and then you've got a lowered triangle. This is important because if you have a half wall here, then you're unable to place anything right there. I am getting fucking silenced. I'm just trying to make a video, bro. Please back off. But yeah, this is gross. I don't even know who's shooting at me, but okay. This is just going to be a hop-up, right? You just come straight up this elevator. And then these triangles are off of there. You want to create a nice little sealed gap there. And then for the outsides, for all those externals, they are squares. So you do 1 off of the wall, and then each of these go off of your normal build. You put 1 here, you do 1 off of this. So again, this needs to be a half wall or an entrance, like I did here. I really like the idea of it being an entrance. for that, I would have to delete that. Well, now I fucked myself. But I can still do this. Yep. And then if we want to, we can put this frame off of it, and then we've got, you know, our hop-up. This could be a little half wall if you wanted to do the squares like I was doing on this side. But I think that having the square here, right, is the way to go. Because it allows you to create... Oops, can't afford to place. It allows you to create that little wide gap on here that gives you those juicy little peek downs. And not, you know, you can't hop up through here. So yeah, that's my build. I guess leave a note in the comments section if you are interested in learning more about this 2x1. If you have any questions, yeah. Like and subscribe. I'll be doing more build videos, and I will be putting out, I'll soon be putting out a full build for this, so that we can run through the whole thing together. Thanks. Have a great day.